The secret strength of a father's love on wedding day. My dad was the kind of guy who lived for the outdoors, always hiking the trails or coaching my soccer games. But 3 years ago, a distracted driver changed everything. The doctors told us he'd be in a wheelchair for the rest of his life, and for a long time, the light in his eyes just went out. Fast forward to this summer. I was getting married, and I told him, "Dad, I am so honored to have you roll me down the aisle." He just smiled, squeezed my hand, and said, "Whatever makes you happy, Maya." But lately, he'd been acting different. He'd disappear into the garage for hours, claiming he was tinkering with old clocks. I'd hear loud thuds and heavy breathing, but whenever I'd knock, he'd just tell me he dropped a heavy wrench. I figured he was just struggling to adjust to the wedding stress. Then came the big day. The music started, the heavy oak doors swung open, and I felt his hand tremble against mine. I looked down, expecting to see him in his usual chair, but he wasn't sitting. He was standing. The entire church went dead silent. You could have heard a pin drop. With sweat beaded on his forehead and his jaw literally clenched in focus, he took one shaky step, then another. He didn't just walk me down the aisle. At the reception, during the father-daughter dance, he stood up again. We didn't do anything fancy, just a slow, quiet sway to our favorite song. But in that moment, I realized those hours in the garage weren't spent on clocks. He had spent 6 months falling down over and over just so he could stand up for me. In all my 25 years, I have never seen my father look taller. If you like the video, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment.